Good morning, welcome to Comment Commentary. I'm Joe Beretta.
I'm Lee Newton.
I'm Elliott Morgan.
And you are you. Let's talk about the things that we talked about this week after you talked about them.
We've been keeping an eye on the Facebook, and we did, of course, Dino Day on Monday, and it was fantastic. We asked you guys to dress up as dinosaurs.
Speaking of pictures, we change the banner every week, and this week we're gonna go with Azam Khan with this cool little rack focus ditty. Thank you for that. And here are some of the other ones you guys sent us.
Yeah.
Look at all the dino stuff. You did lots of dino stuff.
Copyrighted song by singing over random pictures.
Steve Zaragoza's making much more appearances. I really hope that tattoo isn't real. I'm really scared if it is.
There's a link in the description in case you want to hop on over to For Human Peoples, because we also still have posters available. They come in a standard poster, or you can get a signed poster. They also come in a white poster, and you can even get a black poster.
Just a quick tangent. We said something about like Joe and Elliott, if we were combined, it'd be like the ultimate thing. Somebody did it, and it's one of the most frightening pictures I've ever seen. Frighteningly charming and attractive.
Yeah, I think it's actually, it's like, wait, let me see. It's like, if I go like that, oh, they did, that's, wait.
So this was our first Dino Day video, and we felt it was very appropriate to talk about a very serious subject in dinosaur costumes, and that serious subject was CISPA, and here is what you had to say about it. Moose123966 says, "Kill it with fire!"
Well put together argument. Horrendous expletive Rick Lee states, "Change it, don't kill it. The digital society needs regulations too." I actually agree. The internet is a very dangerous place.
Yeah.
Things happen out there, so I think something needs to be done.
You sound
I
like
also
a,
think
like a parent.
I've
Dangerous.
seen To Catch a Predator 19 times. I have it on DVD. I have all of his catchphrases memorized. Why don't you just have a seat right there? 14 species that cloning could resurrect. We went through 14 different animals that are no longer with us that cloning could potentially one day in the near future bring back to us.
Like the dodo and the ground
Dodo.
sloth. Speaking of the dodo, Mr. Senor Denoble says, "Is it wrong that the first thing I think is that what dodo tastes like? Don't eat our clone dodo."
I'd eat the crap out of a dodo.
So George Watsky came in and he guest co-hosted on a video for us where we were talking about the superficial side of news versus the legit, real news side of news, and he spit truth. And Harry Hansard said, "I was disappointed that they weren't using Watsky's full potential. Then 142 happened." Yeah, it did. Fun fact, I think we did it twice. He might have done that whole
he did like 3
rant
times.
2 or 3 times. Didn't stumble once. I think
not
the
so much-
editing might have slowed it down. But it was great. He was a really good
Yeah.
guy, really chill, really
Super
laid
fun.
back. I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but he's white.
The highlight of my week occurred when the Dark Knight Rises trailer came out, and I was like, ah! I watched it about 5 times in a row, and then I did one of those things where I was like frame by frame, you know, like going all nerdy on it. So anyway, couple comments. Dear Royo says, Batman versus SourceFed.
No, thank you.
No, they actually already talked about how we defeat Batman. It involves Elliott going behind Batman, getting on all fours, and Joe pushing Batman over.
If that was a comic book, it would have 1 panel. Worst comic book ever.
If you guys want to make that a comic strip.
3 panels,
Yeah.
we're here doing comment commentary, Batman.
So we did a how to find a meteorite in 5 steps, because we found an article that kind of listed all these tips to actually find one. If you're interested in that, we thought it was kind of cool, so we shared that information with you.
And then we asked you, like, what other how-tos did you want us to cover? From Dark Urka, how to pick up chicks. Joe surely must know.
Nope.
I love from Lovable Asshole, how to seduce Elliott Morgan.
That is easy.
Yeah, it's really easy.
Here's our next how-to. Here we go. How to
1,
seduce Elliott
get
Morgan.
yourself some old-fashioned donuts.
That's the
2,
one.
find yourself a cute picture of a corgi.
3, dress up in a Batman costume.
4, give him compliments in a little baby voice. Or no, who's the handsomest?
Me.
And 5, get yourself a bottle of Jameson.
And if none of those work, just bring a gun. They'll do
Don't
whatever you
suggest
want them
that.
to.
We talked about a mom that allegedly took her daughter to a tanning bed with her. And the media and the news are going crazy because
She's orange.
that's mainly it. From Hail Alex, when you start to resemble the leather sofa you're sitting on, then you've gone too far. And just orange in general is horribly unattractive.
Speak for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, she looks weird. I don't think looking weird means that you should have your life ruined.
The kid is so
the media.
light-skinned, she could stand in front of an open window and probably get sunburned.
She could like.
I walk outside and I sizzle when I walk. It looks like Twilight, but it's not a positive thing.
But did you see that face? Oh my gosh. She looks crazy.
We talked about Cinco de Mayo and how, just the history behind it and how it's not just tequila and margaritas. Jason Voorhees.
Which is that's a really good name.
I'll be celebrating with my Steve Zaragoza piñata. I filled it with cuddles. If you could get a picture of that and send it to us.
That'd be amazing.
Cuddles. Or if you just had a piñata, a Steve Zaragoza piñata. We actually texted Steve and asked him if he was related to General Zaragoza, and he goes, I don't think so. And then later on in the night, he was like, oh man, I messed up. I asked my parents. I'm totally related to that guy.
So Steve saved whatever that
Nope.
war
Whatever
was.
you were about to say is wrong on every level.
That means Steve is partially responsible for the Battle of Puebla.
Nope,
No.
also wrong.
That means that Steve helped defeat the French army.
Oh.
Update on the story about this guy who got trapped in a cell and completely forgotten by the DEA after he was smoking marijuana on April 20th because he decided to sue the DEA for $20 million. Only Child 86 says sucks for him, but he should be most thankful he survived and maybe worry more about the people he hangs out with than put him in that situation to begin with. I don't see this experience having drastically affected his life that he needs to be compensated $21 million because of it. Compensated, yes, but not a jackpot.
Wait, hey, Elliot, what did he feast on in the cell because he wasn't fed for 4 days?
Meth.
Oh.
Amphetamine.
Talk about
People like,
marijuana being a
people
gateway
like-
drug.
Hey!
He was handcuffed and drank his own urine. How did he do that? How did he do it? It was either this, it was either catching it, or it was one of
Joe thinks it was like a funnel system.
these. He could have been doing this. If this isn't worth 20 million, I don't know what is.
A bunch of people were like, why was there meth in the cell? Probably the same reason there was a starving dude in the cell. I don't think they clean that.
DEA has gone to shit.
They don't know what's in there.
So guys, that's been it for commentary. Thanks for tuning in again.
Thank you for taking
It's
this
been
journey with
so
us.
Nice.
Hey, the adventure continues tomorrow, though, because we're going to have a special video that I'm not going to tell you what it's about yet. Just tune in. It's good times.
Yeah, and then on Sunday we have a behind the scenes video and you get to see us running around doing our thing, being, you know, it's just.
And hey, look at that. Oh, right below this video, what is that? That's a P.O. box.
That's our P.O. box.
Yeah. If you want to send us any like handwritten letters or stuff like that, yeah, we really appreciate that kind of stuff, and we
It's
love
so
it.
Fun. We pop it on our wall. It's really cool.
We are, as always, going to be back on Monday with 5 hard-hitting news stories. Please join us then on 20 minutes or less, you guys. These are our bye hands. These are our bye-bye hands.